Well, hello, this is Scott with This Traveling. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. I went to Miller Surplus to get one thing. Ended up getting one, two, three. Where's four? There's four. Four things actually. Now, I had someone request I do a video showing the hats at Miller's. They said Killers, and I think they meant Millers. They were there, they didn't understand what I was saying. I got that problem too. We understand what you're saying. But other than that, I didn't because of the music playing in the background. I had copyright issues. I was able to show the video. It said it doesn't affect my channel, and that's fine. I'm not a big channel. I'm not really trying to be a big channel. So, one of the things I got, I'm going to show this off first, is a boonie hat. I do have a ball cap. I plan on keeping that ball cap. That's just sitting right here. No plans on getting rid of the ball cap. I like this ball cap. I've had it for years. It's held up well. We've been through it together. So, but I got this because the ball cap doesn't offer much protection for the ears, the back of the neck, and it doesn't really fully cover your face. And guess who has sunburned ears just a little bit? It does have a drawstring. If I can show this off. I'm not that crazy about how it's made, but I'll probably never cinch it up. But you gotta pull. There we go. And there we go. And that's how that does that. Like I said, I probably will never cinch it up. It'd have to be. It's like that hat. It actually fits nice on my head. That's what I really liked about this hat. It's adjustable, but this thing fits nice on my. It has to be. I've had this knocked on my head, off my head by wind before, but not often. I think this hat's going to be like that. This offers more protection. I don't know the exact brand name. I didn't look on the tag, and the tag in here doesn't even say. It'll tell you what size it is, and it's made in USA. As you can see, it has this strap. It does not adjust, but it looks like you can hang things off here. It also has, and this is good in this heat, has some ventilation here for your head. So that's cool. And this came from Fox Tactical. I'm not going to pronounce the name to this. I'm not. You guys know what it says. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong every time I say smog. It's a two-syllable word, I believe, but I never can pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. Get your chair out of my way. As you can see, when I unfold it, goes all the way to my knees. You can see through it. I'm not sure, I've never had one of these, so I'm not sure how thick they're supposed to be. But this one's not that bulky, and that's fine. And it is 100% cotton. And I say that because it's important to have 100% cotton stuff in case you need to charge something. Not that I'm going to tear up my clothing or this to charge something. Natural resources like punk wood, which I'm not going to find punk wood here, I don't think. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and this is how it is. Let me sit back down. Another thing I got, you notice I'm wearing jeans. I have no problem with wearing jeans. But I'm also in a very hot climate. I got up to 90 yesterday. I went to Greasewood Park, as you guys know from my last video. Well, actually, my last video was at Backpack one. The video before that, I was in Greasewood Park, a desert. I walked from this motel room to there. It took me an hour to get there. I played around the desert, walked around there, took pictures, made videos, stuff like that. You guys saw it. My problem with jeans is you start to sweat like I was. These are kind of loose on the leg. And I did. By the time I got back home, I was a little bit on the sore side from it rubbing me. So, I never had the issues with pants at all. These were ridiculous. Never had any issues with pants doing that to me. It's not thin like most of the pants I get, but I never had any issues. I think I'd do longer. I'm going to wash this, see if I can get rid of some of the stiffness. Another thing I got from Fox Tactical, from that Miller Surplus, That's Fox Tackle. It's a rain poncho. Looks like a military rain poncho. It's not. As you can see by the shoestring material, it doesn't have one of those things on it that stays down there to help hold this together. That's no big deal. I took it out, felt on grommets. They do feel cheap, and they had this all the way around. I went ahead and took this shoestring version off. If I do use it for shelter, then I'll put the bank line on theirs that I'll use. And I'll put my stakes in it. Like that. That's if I use it for shelter. I already had planned on. My thought process behind getting this when I saw it, because they only had like 1 or 2 ponchos, so this is what I picked, and now they got 1 poncho, was I don't want to be in a rain setting of shelter. I can wear that one wind cape shelter that I've got, that's ultralight, but I don't want to be hunkered all night long if this size did all night. Not that I'm having any problems there in Tucson. It's been dry and it's been hot, which is fine. But if I travel, if I go in there where it's raining, I really don't want to be setting up shelter in the rain, nor do I want to be sitting there trying to stay dry and have to sit there. You're uncomfortable and you're probably not going to get much sleep. So that was my thought process, to have something to wear that's waterproof while I'm dealing with shelter. It did have that mill grommet if you decide to turn the shelter, a leg frame shelter, which is what I usually do with these. Just be careful when you're pulling, because the grommets did feel cheap. Other than that, it's just like the USGI one as far as keeping you dry, or the company that makes the basic Swagman rope to the Swagman rope. I can't remember the name of the company. Give me a choice between that and USGI. If I had found a USGI poncho, I would have took it over that. Well, folks, that's basically all I got to show off. I'm going to get out here to Scott with this traveling. I do appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to me. For those that I do appreciate y'all. Hit the notification bell when we stay notified. Do drop me a comment. I do appreciate the comments. We'll all learn off each other. And I'm over on, I have not connected my channel to that yet. Over on Instagram. I'm not doing Facebook no more. It's nothing but garbage to me. It's a waste of time. I will get out of here because I got some things to do, and I will see you on the next one. I do appreciate y'all watching.